Alright, let's give this a shot and see if this looks alright. Making the switch from Streamlabs to OBS, so let's see how this goes. Alright. So I'm just making some tweaks as we go through, keeping an eye on everything. We'll see how quality is and whatnot. I'm hoping it's going to be okay, but just yell at me if we need to tweak anything. Looks like my volume tweak a little bit. A little loud. There we go. Maybe that's better. Alright, let's give this a shot, and let's see how it goes. So far so good. Not dropping frames or anything like that. That I can tell anyway. Let's just jump into this. I'm 95. Void Knight, playing Warpath. I have not done any arena at all, so I'm just kind of doing it for giggles. Mostly just wanted to test the stream out. Probably won't be a long stream or anything like that, but it looks good, right? I think it looks okay. Seems to look all right. Just turn the baby monitor back on, and yeah, let's give this a shot. Let's just go through it. I just wanted to clear this. I've never actually cleared all of this, so I would just like to do it now that my character's really stupid overpowered. But we'll see how this turns out.
Stand down or die.
I'm so used to playing with the overlay that it's really jarring to not have it on. I know it's annoying to look at.
Stand down or die.
It's really quite annoying to play without them. I'll try to play without it. We'll see. I'll probably end up turning it back on. Where you at? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, please let me know if the quality is looking alright. Hopefully. The hope is that it ends up a net gain from Streamlabs previously. I feel like no matter what optimization I tried to put into it, it was just never the quality of stream that I wanted it to be. Part of that was due to bitrate, but there was also some other janky stuff going on in the Streamlabs client. So, we'll see how it goes. Worst case scenario, I will review after we are done. Alright, several runes, glyphs, I mean, who cares? Just either of them. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need either of those. At this point, the only gear I really need is just like heavier optimized tiers. I have like all the actual gear that I want. I haven't slammed anything. I really just prioritized on getting the gear first, some of which I bought fairly cheap, and then got a couple good rolls, but I didn't really find it necessary. I already killed Aberoth. I probably won't go and do all like any of the Uber stuff or whatever, but overall pretty brain dead build though. I mean, it's literally you hold down spin to win, and then you press one button. You just put anomaly on bosses. That's it. That's the whole build. Guy looks pretty cool though. That's for sure. Which is obviously an important aspect of the game. It's kind of weird going from playing this Path of Exile 2. Played a little bit of that earlier today. And it's just, I mean, early game, but early game is such a slower game. It's kind of tough to adapt when I'm so used to this. But I do want to put some time into it. I think it'd be fun. And I want to check out the new like async trading, because trading is probably my favorite part of ARPGs. It's like the economy aspect of it. I definitely enjoy that the most. Not necessarily the actual trading, but the gameplay loop of Magic Find, and then sell it, and then use the money you get from selling it to buy even better gear. That is just a really attractive gameplay loop for me. It's kind of been that way since Diablo 2.
Stand down or die.
SOJs and high runes. What else did we trade at that time? I mean, SOJs were the first thing. It's just SOJs and HRs. There's like D2JSP as well, but that does not really count. That doesn't count. Alright, let's see how long I can spin. So the cool thing with this build is that the longer you hold down the spin, the more damage it does, and the bigger the whirlwind gets. As you can see, it's a pretty large whirlwind. I'm about to run out of mana. But you basically want to stack. So like I have it currently. I can show you in a second here. There's an affix on the helm called reduced channel cost. Yeah, reduced channel cost. I have a tier 5 right now. So the next like meaningful upgrade for me is getting a tier 7, preferably with health and mana also. And then through crafting, you take this guy, this is new to this season, and you take that tier 7 and you upgrade it and seal it into a tier 8. And then you end up with like, I forget what it is, like 60 or 70 reduced channel cost. You can just spin basically forever. And it's really massive damage. Like it's a huge DPS increase because you can just stay spinning like the whole time essentially. Not quite, but and then there's part of the ability or whatever that when you are casting Warpath, because it only costs 1 mana. When you're casting Warpath, I think it's like under a certain amount of mana. I don't know how much it is. It has a chance to essentially add mana on the proc. So the more times you can hit while under that threshold, the less likely you are to stop casting, because you can potentially just keep getting mana back. But when you don't have a lot of mana or you spend a lot of mana, that's what happens. Let's just do this. Just go as hard as possible. It's fine. It'll be fine. This is fine. Alright. And again, please let me know if stream quality is bad, or audio is bad, or choppiness, or pixelation, whatever. Seems to be good though, as far as I can tell. We are spinning. And you can see it drops the like additional whirlwinds on the ground. So if you're fighting a boss, you kind of just do little circles around them, because you need to keep moving for a couple different reasons. There's a couple different buffs essentially. So long as you're casting, you get buffs. This boss is gonna spawn in. So I'll drop that, and then basically you just do this, and you'll see that I'm dropping these on top of him, and it's just gonna continuously do more damage. It's really silly. Like it's pretty crazy. It's fun though. It's fun. I like it. It's simple, but it's fun. It's honestly all that I need. I don't need anything crazier, you know? What did this drop anyway? Minion spell damage, minion bow damage, fire damage, lightning damage, chance to shock. That might actually sell for something. Because this tier 5, tier 6 So if there's like a lightning damage minion build, that's probably good, especially if it like converts fire, but it's only tier 1. It has 37 potential, so I don't know, maybe. Alright, let's do the last one. And we're just doing the memory key. I'm just burning these, I don't really care. At this point I'm not, like, I'm pretty close to being done with Last Epoch for this season. I like to play, you know, hard for a week, and then, you know, play something else. So this is going to be tier 4, starting at level 100, and then it's just going to keep going. So let's just clear it up. Alright, here we go. I'm not expecting any issues here, but it's possible. I mean, it's possible to run into an issue where, like, something one-shots me or something. I don't know. I've got 2,700 health. Capped on resistances. I should be fine. I don't suspect anything is gonna realistically hurt me, but maybe.
Stand down or die.
You never know. Never know. Turn this down just a smidge.
Stand down or die.
Really though, I did like this is I am the type of player that I don't necessarily enjoy complexity in my rotation, like in the rotation aspect of the games, whether it's, you know, ARPGs or MMOs or whatever. I would much rather complexity be in the actual content, even if it means like a very simple rotation. So this build to me is actually probably one of the more enjoyable ones that I've played, on top of the fact that it kind of looks awesome as well. That's a dub, but I know a lot of people do like a little bit more complexity in there, like in the actual gameplay. That's just not, that's not me. Let's do this one. 140% increased enemy damage and 100% health. Sure. Sounds good. I'm probably gonna scale myself out here, but that's okay. No, it's still fine. This is fine. It's also worth mentioning, so in Last Epoch, there are 2 guilds that you can choose to join. That are basically like the core system for how you play each league. There's a merchant guild, and there is, what's the name of it? I forget the name of the other one. It's basically self-found. It requires you to be self-found, but it gives you a bunch of buffs and like challenges you can do and all that stuff. The Circle of Fortune. So the Circle of Fortune, and there's Merchant's Guild. So Circle of Fortune is basically, you go and it's all like self-found, and then as you level up and rank up, you get like bonus, you know, drop rates or double drop rates, or, you know, there's a whole bunch of incentives. And you can go to their hub and like unlock targeted farms. So it'll be like, you could put a lens in this thing and it tells you, oh hey, like you can buy, or you can target farm certain things. Like I want to see more amulets, I want to see more gloves or rings or whatever. You can kind of target farm. So it's solo self-found, but it's also, I guess not solo self-found, it's self-found, but you can target a lot easier. Merchant's Guild is none of that. It just allows you to trade and sell with other players and gives you access to like an auction house essentially. This is my first time playing Merchant. It's broken. It's blatantly broken. I actually wouldn't recommend it if you want to play the game for more than a week. Because you can just go and like sell the stuff you find. The UI of the auction house is not very good, but you can just sell the stuff you find, and if it's not a good roll, people tend to sell it for pretty cheap. So you can see, I mean, I don't know, is there a slash played? I don't know if that's a thing. I don't think so. But basically you can see I have full best in slot. Like everything. I haven't slammed anything. Some of the rolls are not very good. Like I haven't done any of the legendary potential stuff, but I have all best, like full best in slot gear as far as the actual items go. And it's because I just bought them with gold. So like I find an item, I sell it. Like right now I have 2.8 million gold. I just sold an item for 999,000. So you just get it, and then you buy a crappy version of your best in slot item, and it's still going to be really good. Like I killed Aberoth with this in like 3 days, 4 days, whatever it was. So it's almost like it's fun. If you want to play for a week, do Merchant Guild. If you want to play for longer, maybe don't. Because it does kind of allow you to skip a lot of the game, or just roll through the game, depending on your build and stuff. So, I thought that was interesting, but it was cool. I think I have had a good time this league, but like I said, it did kind of let me just roll through stuff really, really easily. So, if you want that, you know, I guess that's good. Trying not to get clipped by those things.
Stand down or die.
So far no drop frames or anything. CPU usage is 1.7% at the moment, so that's a dub. I'm interested to go back and look at the VOD and see how the image quality is, like the video quality. See, I just took a tick of the necrotic damage thing right there. I'm assuming it's necrotic based on the color. Light pen. Attempt harder waves. Alright, what do we want to do? Want to do another 100%? That's probably fun, right? Oh, this one. I can do this one. Another Arena Key of Memory. Sure. 90-90. So basically, almost doubling it again. We like that. Let's see how this goes. Oh, the same. The same. Shrine of Chaos. Oh, the kickbots have entered chat.
Down or die.
Kind of crazy how many bots there are on that platform. It's wild. Absolutely wild. Attempt harder waves. Yes, please. Spin to win. When am I gonna take damage? Oh, is there a boss right here? Oh, what's up, dude? How's it going? Oh, another one. There were two. Two of the same boss. That's interesting. Okay. Alright. Drops a unique weapon. Alright. Sure. Another 160% increase. Let's do it. Hey, I appreciate those follows. That's awesome. Mucho appreciated. Alright, let's see if I die yet. This is literally scaled as high as this can go. Well, for these modes anyway. I think there's a like infinite chain one that I'd be curious to see how far I could push that one.
Stand down or die.
We could try it after this. See, my mana ran out. The problem is the to get the replacement helm that I need with the tier 7 channel cost reduction. it is very expensive, like 4 million, 5 million. Is this Diablo 4? No, this is Last Epoch. So similar, same genre, of course, but yeah, different game. Oh, there we go. I'm starting to take a little damage. I like that. I like that. Hey. So I have uber strict filters on, so like anything we find that lights up is good. So LP1 Vion's Chariot, 12%, 26, really not great rolls. I mean, the resistance is good, but maybe I guess LP1 is positive. I'm not sure. We'll have to go take a look. Anyways, let's I don't know, should we try doing this thing? Endless Arena? Looks cooler, to be honest. Thought they updated it. Yeah. It does look cooler, yeah. No, I'd say Last Epoch is, so this is season 3. So not like an older game by any means whatsoever, but I'd say this game is probably somewhere in the middle between Diablo and Path of Exile. As far as like complexity goes, the quality of everything is really great. Like here's your passives. So you have like your class passive, and then you can go across the 3 subclasses. And then crafting in this game is actually really great. It's by far has the best crafting system out of any ARPG. But I would say if you are good with Diablo but still feel like meh, this is a great game. It's a great, like, the dev team's really great. The visuals look really great, as you can tell. I mean, I have microtransaction stuff on. I bought a supporter pack to support them, but yeah, you can go in, and the cool thing with this is these are all the abilities you have, so it's not like a ton, but it's a good amount, and then each ability has its own tree, so you can kind of, you know, you're limited to your 5 abilities, but you can change it based on how you want your build to be. It's good. The complexity is enough. The build I'm playing right now is really simple though, so you'll see that pretty quickly. I've never done Endless Arena before, so this could go poorly. Maybe? I'm not sure. Let's find out. I'm assuming this is the type of arena where it just grows in power until you die, but let's find out. Where are we at right now? Does it tell you? Is anything spawning? Oh, there we go. So we're at Arena Wave 101. Okay. I'm actually kind of eager to get that helm upgrade, because when I can start just spinning forever, this build just gets even stronger. It's really crazy, because you already see glimpses of it here. Like, see how much bigger the whirlwind is getting here. Now imagine if I could just spin forever. That would be beautiful. Okay, we did it. Congratulations. Continue. Attempt harder waves. We're just gonna attempt harder waves forever until we get one shot, which will happen. 100% will happen. I just don't know when. But it will. Dude, look how sick that is. I've got the Cosmic Warpath microtransaction, and it is beautiful. It's beautiful. See, I'm dropping health there. Mostly because I wasn't paying attention. Regardless. We'll drop a vortex on these guys. I don't like how they stop right there. It actually makes it hard to hit them because my whirlwind isn't that big yet. So I think I could just play smarter and like kite them out here. That's the last one anyway. Attempt harder waves. Oh man, I should have hit the shrine. I don't like how it doesn't tell you that you're gonna go to another area. Because I was saving the shrine until I like felt like I needed it. But then it just ported me to this area. So. Okay. We're cruising. Cruising. Let's just grab it. Screw it. Oh, hey, little buddies. We're spinning to win. Look how big that thing is. Good lord. So awesome. Rare.
Stand down or die.
What wave are we on? 119. Well, about to be. Getting a little ahead of myself. There we go, now we're So the whirlwind also has leech. So often you don't even need to use the health pot because your whirlwind, your health leech will just pop you off, which is a nice perk. Nice perk. Next. I wish it showed you scaling, like stats around scaling. I mean, it says around like 121. I guess these are just level 121, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't make it super clear. I think I had a lot of health. The reset. Is there another guy up here? Yeah, that's up. These guys, when they do the like pillar shot thing that he just did, that can completely screw you over. Is this the new Path of Exile or the Exile video game? This is Last Epoch, so it's a competitor to Path of Exile and Diablo. Smaller studio, but pretty good. Pretty good. This is the arena mode where it's just like waves of mobs that come at you. Just see how long you can survive type deal. And I am playing a Warpath Void Knight, which is a Sentinel subclass. And it is very much spin to win, which is quite enjoyable when you have gear. Very silly, but also very entertaining. I don't know when I'm gonna die, so we'll just keep doing this until something kills me. I just don't know when that will be. Soon? Maybe? Not sure. I'm level 95, so if these are actually level 131 things, I'm not 100% sure. They're getting a little tanky.
Stand down or die.
I'd kind of like to hit level 100. I've never done that before. That'd be kind of cool. Especially since there's no World of Warcraft for me to play right now. I mean, there is, but kind of in between versions at the moment. That's crazy. Alright. I kind of wish the waves were a little faster. With my build in particular, it'd be great if I could just continue holding down the Whirlwind instead of having to kind of like wait a little bit. Alright. Try to dodge these. That's a lot of barrels. Alright. 140 waves completed. That sounds very silly. That Rooney watching? What? What? Alright. There we go. Oh, I took a little damage there. This is like spin to win to the max. The fact that it gets bigger the longer you spin and does more damage is just absurd. So good though. Does the quality seem okay? I swapped to OBS from Streamlabs. So far it seems better. It's using way less resources than Streamlabs uses. That thing is optimized like crap. This is Last Epoch. Last Epoch. Looks pretty good though, eh? The guy looks legit. Looks like a typical stream. What a compliment. Oh, yeah. It looks perfectly average. The problem is I'm trying to multi-stream, and Twitch and Kick have a max of 8,000 bitrate. So I'm only able to stream it at 1080p. Because 1440p is at 8,000 bitrate is bad looking. The problem I was having previously is I play in 4K. So with Streamlabs, I don't know what the deal was, but like the compression from 4K to 1440 to 1080p, even to 1440 was like quite bad. It's really bad. Yeah, this is my OG. I have a lot of views on Twitch because of when I used to do Star Wars stuff. I used to do like giveaways and stuff. But yeah, I wish I could just stream. I mean, if I could stream at like 24,000 bitrate, that'd be beautiful. Like I could do it. I have gig. But Twitch just doesn't. Twitch only supports 8. They have that 2K beta that's been in beta for like ever. Yeah, Sotar. I used to do a bunch of giveaways, like shop giveaways and all that jazz. When I was doing like World First stuff back in like Explosive Conflict. We were like number 3 or something like that. I'm starting to take damage. Now I'm starting. We're still good though. Just gotta be a little careful. funny how quick that escalated though, huh? I went from like literally not taking any damage to almost dying. Because it's just a matter of like getting hit. That's the only difference. What are your keybinds? Okay, so it's actually deceiving. So these are all like my top 4 mouse buttons on the side. But all but the first are automatically activated. So I'm literally holding down right mouse button and clicking one mouse button to cast my first ability right there. This like vortex ability in the first slot. That's it. I'm literally not pressing anything else, which is great because it's mindless. I just spin, literally just spin, and I press this one button to do a like vortex that pops on top of him and gives him a debuff and stuff. That's the whole game. It's great. I don't know when I'm gonna die soon. Surely. Like I'm just gonna get one shot. It's going to happen. I just don't know when. Gotta be soon though. It's gotta be. Because I'm starting to take damage. Working my dodge, duck, and dive skills here. You can dodge poison spray. You can dodge a void blast. Alright, there's the thing up here. Oh, I forgot. I always forget to summon my beetle. I have a ring on that gives me swiftness. This is like basically attack speed stuff. Which gets rid of my ability to dodge. So instead of dodging, I just summon up crab. What game is this? This is last Epoch, yeah. Last Epoch. It's this ring right here. The Carcinization of Momentum. Evade is replaced by Summon Crab, which is amazing. It's actually not very good, but it is nice because the mobs can sometimes attack the crab and not me, which is a nice little distraction. Surely we die soon, right? Like, surely. Something's just gonna spit at me and I'm gonna die. Very soon. Very soon. Oh, that looked promising. Didn't happen though. What's gonna kill me? Like death by squirrel or something? I don't actually know if they're enemy squirrels. I've just seen the friendly void squirrels, which are hilarious. Oh, don't like that. Don't like any of that. So we're just gonna spin around them. I just completely screwed up that vortex. That was gross. Oh, oh. Oh, I thought that was it right there. I thought that was it. It wasn't, though. Alright, wave 170. Oh, next zone. What is this? Gold. Oh, that's super helpful shrine in this. So glad I got more gold. That will help me survive. That's pretty good. Oh, yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. 172. That's the bad part about not having a dodge. Alright. Yeah, that is what it is. So that's that. I guess we could go do a map real quick. End of time. There's a lot of this I haven't done. Where are we at? 300 corruption. 308. We're at 308 corruption. Alright, let's appreciate the follows, guys. That's awesome. Alright, let's do I don't know. Which one do you want to do? Any of them, really. Do I have any that aren't grand? I know some of these are not right, like I don't have the right one. Let's do Reign of Dragons. Granted, it's not really necessary. What's this one? Fire Resistance. Take it easy, dude. I'll see you in Discord. Here, let's bump this up to 300 corruption right quick. This is Spirits of Fire. Spirits of Fire. So we'll go Empowered. And then usually, like on the next ring, there's a whatchamacallit. What the hell is his name? Why am I forgetting his name? Whatever it is, Ouroboros or whatever. The guy that basically lets you bump your corruption up. So there's like a nice catch-up mechanic. Corruption essentially makes the monoliths harder, scales them upwards. They start at 100 in the power rifts, and then you can, they start at 100 and then you can scale them upwards, which help with drop rate, things like that. There's also a threshold. I think the threshold is 300 for some of like the best gear in the game. We could get level 96 tonight. That'd be pretty cool. This map is kind of annoying because these chains are annoying to walk on. I'm gonna pop that open real quick. There's a ring. And again, I have what do you call it? I have an uber strict loot filter on, so that's why you're not. So here's a loot lizard. These are last Epoch's treasure goblins. They're called loot lizards in this game, and it's pretty hilarious. So we're just going to try to clear this real quick. We don't need to do corruption. We don't need to do like the full stability clear. Let's meet her over here. Because we're not worried about clearing all that out. We're just trying to clear the map as quickly as we can. Ooh, big scorpion boy. Hey, you're dead. There we go. One down. Now we gotta get the other one. See it right here. Still try to, I mean, I don't need to pick up these shards, but just habit. Alright. Kill the mobs that come out of this, and then we're all done. And hopefully, when we go back to the map, I'm gonna check this, make sure it's not a loot lizard done. So there are shrines, like loot lizard shrines, like the goblin shrines in Diablo, where it summons like, I don't know, 8 loot lizards or something, all different kinds. Alright, yeah, here we go. So see, when we clear this, God, that's so annoying though. It bumps me up to 198, which is kind of annoying. That's fine, we'll just do it. No biggie. So this is a boss. He's gonna die very quickly. And we're just gonna do circles around him until he is dead. Spoiler, he is dead. He dropped a ring that I can sell for gold. But that's it. So we killed him, and now if we go back to this, you'll see we are at 298 corruption. So that's a thing. That is a thing. Now, to get up to 300, we would just need to fill it up again, basically. This is an exile mage, just another mechanic in the game. You can kill these guys that they spawn randomly in maps, and they drop these weapons. They're experimental weapons. Essentially, they have experimental affixes. This tier 4 one right here. You can only find those experimental ones through the exiled mages, or there's a monolith where you can craft experimental ones. Monoliths are like maps in Path of Exile, if you are familiar with that. There's a loot lizard in there, I can hear. And he dropped a Rune of Havoc. Those are nice. We like those. Oh. I just ran away from one of the guys I was trying to kill here. I'm kind of being a little careless and not really thinking about it, but these can definitely like one-shot me. Because we're on 298 corruption at the moment. Okay. Again, I'm on uber strict loot filter, so anytime we see something means we can sell it for gold. This is anytime you have a 6 or 7 increased health, they'll sell. Every time. People love health. Chance to hit. What was that helm? Tier 7 health. Helm. What else is on it? It's a primalist helm. Minion crit chance. But again, we'll sell it because of the health on it. 100%. We are almost level 96. I'll probably stop. Like, once we hit 96, I'll probably stop for the night. I was mostly just wanting to test the stream out and see how the quality was looking. Seemingly okay, as far as I can tell. But I'm interested to go see the VOD. Take a look at it. No drop frames, that's a dub. Okay. Oh, why was I thinking this was an arena, but it's not. So this one we have to go slay both of the champions. So there are two champions that are, I think it's 2, that are patrolling around the map. You just need to find them. Usually you can just kill things for a while and then it'll pop up. It'll pop up on the map. Void Knight for the win, absolutely. Spinning to win all day long. And it's the best. And it looks amazing. Alright, what is this? We're gonna... Well, can you not, you can put... Oh, because no legendary potential. I only have 2 with legendary potential, so we are just gonna kill it. Oh. Could have done without that guy zapping me. That's not very nice. Anyways, let's go kill these champions. 91 void. Nice. Are you playing the Warpath build? There's a couple different ones. We are 95, almost 96 here. We've already killed Aberoth. So I'm pretty close to being done for the season. Because I won't play the whole season. I like to play hard for about a week or so. But it's a very fun week. For sure. Oh, double Warpath. Oh, this is disgusting. Okay. So I have a Warpath Shrine. And I am Warpath. So this is just gonna completely destroy everything. Because it's double Warpath. Oh, that's great. Void damage over time. If this ports me, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go back. because I don't want to. That was this season's mechanic, but there's nothing I need from there. And there's level 96. Very nice. I will need to like go look and see, because I don't remember where I'm supposed to put this ability. I'll have to go back and look. Oh, I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this Blade Master one. Just more attack speed. Let's do one more. We'll do one more map and then we'll get out of here. Uno más. So this one we gotta go find the cemetery. So I was hoping to find a lizard shrine or something just for fun. They're not super common, but they're also not like extremely rare. I usually get like 1 or 2 a play session. In a couple hours or whatever. This guy has a lot of health. Dang. Double tier 6. Double tier 6. We like that. Sure.
Stand down or die.
Anvil Shrine. Basically a Hammerden. If you're familiar with Diablo.
Stand down or die.
I love this build. It's easily the most fun build I've played in this game. Probably in Cross Path of Exile too, to be honest. Super enjoyable.
Stand down or die.
I'm just gonna check this. I like to check these just to see if there's anything, like any good rolls in it. Usually the answer is no. Then you just kill it for some free shards. A little bit of XP. This is how the build works. You just do a circle. Then jump in here. Jump in here and go kill the boss at the end. And then we're gonna call it for the night. I'm gonna play something else. I just don't know what. Off stream. I can do like retail WoW for a little bit or something. And I'm very glad that streams seem to be looking alright. Just for funsy anyway. Alright. Clear these out. I went the wrong way, but we'll take 3. Sure. A lot of new follows tonight. Pretty cool. I appreciate that. What have we had? Like 20? Something like that. It's great. That is great. Those things that just dropped are woven echoes.
Stand down or die.
So you can take these echoes. I'll show you once we get to the end here. This was part of the. This was a season 2 mechanic that they left in the game, which I'm glad they did. It's actually pretty cool. You find these like woven echoes, and you can use them to modify your monolith. So you can replace monolith echoes maps with these custom ones, basically. Some of them are unique, some of them give like special rewards, things like that. Can you show your gear? Yeah, let me clear this out and I'll show my gear real quick. I just got a prismatic shrine, so I just want to rip through this real quick. Because we are cruising. Absolutely cruising. Look how big that thing is. Jesus. This boss is gonna die so fast. Wait. Alright. So that's that. Yeah, as far as gear goes, I'll show you real quick. So for helm, this could be better. Again, the most important thing on this is the reduced channel cost. I only have a tier 5. That's got to, I got to replace that with a tier 7, so that then I can slam it with a Rune of Evolution to get it up to tier 8, and then I can just spin forever and do a ton of damage. Nihilus. And we got Titan Heart. Again, none of these are like crazy rolls. I haven't slammed Legendary Potential or Weaver's Will or anything into this stuff. They're just base items. I haven't even done anything with this guy. Pretty average rolls. But it is all best in slot. It's just not stat optimized. Why do I have a Siphon of Anguish on? Am I supposed to have that on? Yeah, oh yeah, because of the leech. I forgot about that. Yeah. Immortal Vice. Vise. Army of Skin. And Shattered Worlds. This one's very good. That's that. And then for basically this stuff, it's all either mana regen or void damage. That's it. That's all that I have in here. I guess I have a poison damage one. I don't actually know why. Because I'm pretty close actually. I could probably swap that out with a lighter poison resist. Necrotic, like this doesn't need to be there. This is just a wasted slot. I could fix that. So, and I was able to kill Aberoth with this gear. So this is, you know, not necessary to have like the best gear, fully min-maxed, optimized, crazily. It's just not necessary. We're gonna do that. This is the thing I was talking about before. We can actually do one of these. There's some right here that actually. Oh, I need it to be 300. Some of these I have not done. Here, let's do this one. Let's just do it. Can we? Yeah, let's do that. This is a custom one. So this one, you basically have to kill like 2 bosses at the same time or something. I don't know. And then here, well, I guess I left one in there from last time. Whoops, my bad. That is quite silly. But yeah, it's all like void pen and void damage stuff. So that's the thing. Necrotic. Necrotic pen. What is this one? Mana regen. That's actually good. Void pen, stun chance. Like I have this because of the 9 poison damage or something, or poison resist. I guess I did actually need that, so I should put that back. Is that this one? Which one was that? 5%. 4%. Okay, we're back. We're back. All right, let's go do that real quick. Let's go do the. And every time you slot a new one that had the plus on it, like the first time that you slot it, you get a point in your Weaver tree. And this is yet another thing that allows you to kind of customize your monoliths. So you can basically come in here and say, I want more, or every time you open a cache, it can spawn a loot lizard. Loot lizard shrines are more common. Like there's all this stuff. These are pretty important. Like you can find piles of gear that match the items that you put in here, so it lets you target farm a little bit easier. It's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff like that. it doesn't really matter where I put this, to be quite honest with you. Like I said, I'm pretty close to being done, so not that big of a deal either way. Just toss one in. Sure. And you can respec all this stuff, so. Alright, let's go do this one. This is like a harder one. It lets you like swap. I mean, I probably shouldn't have done this because this is a utility one. It lets you, again, it like lets you do a very specific thing. But I'm not that worried about it. Temporal Rift. Oh, I should have read that before we started. So I have a custom ability that like lets me do something. I'm just not sure what it does, and I can't really stop because I'll die. So that's a problem. I'm just hoping it will be obvious. Travel between... Okay. It lets you travel between the arrows. I don't know why you need to do that, but I guess we'll figure that out in a second here.
Or die.
Oh, you know what? I think a champion spawned in the other era and I need to go kill it. Oh gosh. That's a lot of damage right there. Yeah, so this is interesting actually. So I was killing mobs in the other era. Here we go. So a champion spawned in this era. You have to swap over to it to kill it. Let's swap back. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. That's a neat mechanic. Pretty neat. I gotta be careful here because again, this stuff can very easily one-shot me. A champion approaches. I think it's in this room. Yeah. So if a champion spawns, you essentially can't progress any further. I don't actually know what the progression is. Is the progression the stability or is it something else? Not sure. There's another champion down here. Okay. That almost killed me. Another champion. Oi! That almost killed me too. I don't know if you're supposed to just fill up the stability to clear it, maybe. It's like you kill enemies. You kill enemies to get stability, and then you have to hop between the timelines to make sure that you're able to continue gaining stability, maybe? Seems to be how it works. Wow. Keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, we did it. Nice. That's a lot of runes. So you basically clear that out, and then once you clear it, you can interact with this thing. Replaces an attribute affix. Okay. Places an attribute affix on an item with at least one forging potential to another of your choosing. So I could come and look at this and say, hey, do I have anything on here with 1 forging potential? Can you do like, okay, you can't do uniques. That's interesting. And this is only attribute affixes, right? It's like that doesn't have any attributes. This doesn't have any attributes. Do I have anything that has attributes? Just to test it out? Nope, I sure don't. And I don't think you can, yeah, you can't do any of that. So I actually just don't have any items I can use this on. It's fine. Not a big deal. So yeah, that's that. That's cool. I've never done that one before. Cool. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it. Like I said, I was just hopping on here to test out the new stream, see how it was looking. Appreciate hanging out, new follows and stuff, and we'll do some more. I don't know if it'll be last Epoch, maybe some WoW, maybe some other MMOs, I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Appreciate everyone hanging out, and I will catch you next time. Have a good night. Take it easy.